Hello everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome back to the Lyfcraft server. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing well. This is the second level of my house. Well, sort of. This ladder here is basically owned by everybody, and it's in the middle of my house. Because my house is basically the entrance to the ravine. So, I have started working on, in conjunction with several other folks, this project. This is the community storage area. The other day, I kind of put out some rough dimensions, and I think Witherbag actually mined out everything that was in here, which is really cool. We've got a nice amount of space in here. There's a lot of torches. Lots of torches. Okay, so this is pretty good. This is a good start. What I need to do now is kind of plan out where things are going to go and see how much more I need to expand this. I think this should be big enough. We will probably have to go down a little bit in order to put in some of the mechanisms. I'm going to be using Nimbomb's design. I think it's going to work the best. Okay, so I have a rough plan set out here. Let me show you what I've got. So here we're going to have a normal input chest where you can just dump stuff into the chest and it'll go into the sorting system. Over here, I'm going to try to see if I can get somebody to show me how to build a shulker unloading system. And I think what we'll do is we'll feed that either down underneath the floor over to the sorting system, or we'll pump it up across the roof here to get it into the system. This section over here is going to be for bulk storage. Things like cobblestone, stone, dirt, grass, deep slate, blackstone, netherrack. You know, we can put that stuff in here. And, you know, if we need to, we can push this back a little bit and go all the way to the wall. And then push these back too. Here we're going to have our first section of actual sorted stuff. So these chests, and probably be about five or six tall. That'll be this section right here, and that'll have, you know, basically the first things, you know, wood and foods and all the ores and stuff. You know, it'll be set up however everybody feels like they need to collect stuff. Over here, we're going to have our second section of sorted storage, and I think this should give us enough space to pretty much put anything we want to in here. I'd probably need an overflow chest. Okay, so overflow and non-stackables. So hopefully that'll flow into there. Now, as a separate system in here, I want to put in a bamboo farm, an automatic bamboo farm in here that will feed into a 16 furnace smelter array, so that way we can just have our super smelter right in here with our storage and not have to go very far when we want to make things like glass out of sand or you know, stuff like that. So that should be set up right here, and I think that will work pretty nicely. This will be double-sided, but I'll have the output like right in here for the super smelter, so everything that's coming in from these furnaces will output to here, and then that way if we want to, we can put it into. What we might do is have a switch or something here that will turn on or off a hopper system, so if we want to, we can have the furnaces feed into this chest, and then this chest automatically feed into the storage system, so whatever we're smelting just gets sorted. That might be something that we can do. Possible connection to storage with a switch. There we go. So that will hold on to that. So I think we're going to have to go down 3. I think the next thing I want to do is actually figure out, especially with the bulk storage, because that might mean this wall needs to move back a little bit. I want to figure out what blocks are going to go into which chests. And there should be enough room here that we can do a pretty basic, filter system for these chests and not worry about all of the complicated stuff that's going to go into these. The biggest concern I would have with these is I would like to have some sort of silent item elevator that takes things up to the filters for these, and I'm not entirely sure how to do that, so we'll have to kind of look at that. I also want to be careful that I have enough space in here to do a little bit of decoration and stuff, but it doesn't look too bland. So there's a lot of work that I still want to do here, and I'm honestly thinking that I might want to just go ahead and drop this floor down at least 1 block, maybe 2. We can put a couple of steps here, and then see what we can do with that. So I'm going to work on some of that stuff, and then we'll come back and take a look. So it's been a few days since I started putting all this together, and I think we've got a pretty good start. I have gotten a decent sized area cleaned out here. I did end up putting it down a couple of blocks from what Wither had dug out for me. And I have started putting in chests and kind of laying out where everything is going to go. I want the inputs here and here. So this will be a shulker box unloading system that will go into this area. And then we'll have an item drop box in here. So basically people can just load up their stuff in here, and that will get filtered in. This section here will be for bulk storage. So we'll have cobblestone, dirt, grass, and everything that we're going to have lots of basically is what this is for. So the idea is that this will go into an item elevator, which will go into a pretty basic filter system for this, and take out all of those large bulk items before it goes into the main sorting system, which is going to be over here and over here. So we've got 3 bays here, and I'm planning on 3 bays over here. This wall over here and this wall over here will have to go back a little bit farther. And it will have to go down by at least another 3, I believe, in order to put in the automatic sorting system for these 2 walls here. But I think that shouldn't be too difficult. One thing I'm having to keep in mind is because the entire group is in this ravine, I need to make sure that I'm not stepping on the builds of other folks. So I got to keep that in mind, and I think we're doing okay so far. I know I'm pretty close to Jerry Ander over here on this side, and then the Colonel is pretty close on the other side over there. Now, that wall over there is not going to need to go back any farther. There'll be a bamboo farm that gets built over there, and then a kind of a super smelter, sort of super smelter over there. And those should be fairly straightforward. I might have to go down just a little bit for some of the mechanisms, but I think overall it should be fine. So I think we should be fine with everything that we need to do in here. Even though I don't have the automatic sorting portions of the system set up yet, people can come in here and actually start storing stuff if they want to. Some of the other members can put it. I've set up some basic storage here. This can all be used manually while I build the stuff that's going to actually run it, that'll be behind it. I think that'll work just fine. I can do a little dressing, but I think I'm going to wait for the most part until we get things set up. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, and I think that's a really good start. And with that, I think I am pretty much out of time for this episode, so future me jumping in here real quick before we end this video, because there is something very important that I almost forgot. And that is this. Oz put together this Secret Santa sign-up shack. So, I definitely want to sign up for this. Let's see. Welcome to the Secret Santa... Welcome to the Secret Sant Super Shuffler. Follow the rules on the next page to participate. 1. Take a piece of paper from the barrel to the left. Rename the paper using the anvil to your name. Place the paper in the dropper above the anvil and press the button on it. Continue. Return on the 21st for how to get your Secret Santa. This rule intentionally left blank. Return the book to page 1. There are no more rules currently. Nice. Okay, so we need a piece of paper here. Take a piece of paper. We're gonna put this in Amradorn. Almost forgot to spell my name there for a second. Okay, so there is a hopper above here. Okay, and we push the button. All right, and we got the advancement to click. Pretty cool. Okay, so we've signed up for the Secret Santa. We'll be back on the 21st to see what we got. And with that, I think I am pretty much out of time for this episode, so I am going to go ahead and call it here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. And if you'd like to see more, consider hitting the subscribe button. And until next time, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.